Good morning, everybody. Welcome into the stream. We're doing Fields of Mistria today as part of the PapaBarks raid train. We're just currently waiting on folks to get here. They should be like a minute or two from what's their stream again is Fox ABI should be ending soon. They'll be raiding on over to me. And in 2 hours we'll be raiding to Fenrir Wolfberg. Yeah, folks had a good morning so far. You're getting a new job soon, so that's pretty exciting. Over at a little local food place slash store. But yeah. Oh, and speaking of it, there they are now. Welcome on in, raid train. And you just got me as I started up. My name's MK Cyborg. I'll be the next person in the raid train, and today we're playing Fields of Mistria. I played this like a little bit of a week or two ago in this fun farming game that just hit 1.0. And we're going to continue to save file for a couple hours this morning. Anyway, I think we just started off when we got our pet, actually. Yeah, Lexi here. Lexi the dog. Oh yeah, right, you can never collect stuff as part of like the thing. I remember that from the tutorial. Let me double check what we got in here. How much of each we got? Yeah, I might want to collect some wood, I guess, or maybe forgeables. Let's go with wood. Yeah, welcome on Fox API. What were you doing? I think you're doing like some FNAF World, I think it was. Yeah, we'll have to go collect stuff. And of course, gotta pet the dog. There we go, good girl. Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, I popped in for a second, a little while ago before you started. What did I get? Oh, nice, baked potato recipe, sure. Baked sweet root. Some mushroom stew. And a new thing from Adeline. Looks like a new quest we're gonna have to get. But first, let's get those new recipes learned. Yeah, I think it's like a new one for a lot of the things you can get early on. Oh, we got some new stuff ready. Oh, nice, cool. Are these watered? I'm not sure if I like watered these for the start of the last stream or not. So let's go do that real quick. Okay, have it then. Let's do that then. And please, pardon me, snail. Just gotta get everything watered here. Oh. Well, what's nice that you don't actually have to refill the watering can in this game. That's the thing I only really learned about recently. So let's see, we need 3 seeds and maybe more if we want to fill in the patch a bit more. Nice. I'll drop a couple of them off in there because I want to try and make some baked potatoes or something. You know, get working on some recipes as well. Alright, that's that done. What else? We do need a chest though. I'm just gonna have to go make that soon. You can go look at the store and see how much we need for that. Anyway, hi Dragon, how's the statue? How's it going? Feels shift in the air. Seems so the magic has increased. Hasn't opened? Interesting. Yeah, I'll let you know. Alright, what can we do with this anyway? Let's see. Pick our crafting. In case your stuff make better stuff. What about here? Crafting, breaking suffocation gives more stuff. More forgeables. What else we get? Just gotta remember, this is like a little thing you can get as do some stuff where you can get buffs. About time to eat since we're gonna start doing some cooking stuff soon. We can finally get some recipes going. And I guess I'll grab this since I want to do some fishing eventually in a bit. Alright, first let's check out the town board, see what they want us to do today. Yeah, go talk to the manor house. Okay, we can do that. First, let's grab some berries and then go check out the job board, see if there's anything special in there they want. Alright, and there's Celine, aka the cover girl for the game, if you look at the thing. New theme for their D&D game. Oh yeah, I remember she was doing that on Friday. And right, what do you got today, Balor? Let's see, duck feather, shard mass, Grass seed for if we have animals. Yeah, sorry, just a little bit stuffy this morning. Not too bad, just like as when I took my allergy pills and they're starting to kick in still. Berries and cream. I was actually just remembering that weird ass ad from what was it, Starburst or whatever? Ooh, oil. Do we need something for that? I could have sworn there was something we were thinking about for that. Let me double check. Maybe it was a recipe of some sort? I cannot remember. Yeah, I feel like there's something I need the oil for, but I do not remember right now. Okay, this doesn't actually show the recipes we know. Okay. Not sure if there's a place to check that real quick, but oh well. And we are going to take a look at stop in the tavern, so maybe that'll tell us what we need to see. Alright, the board. And yeah, we actually have to go talk to her in the manor, I guess. Oh yeah, brother looking at all the ruins. Yeah. That's fine, but you know, gotta remember history, otherwise you'll repeat it. Especially the bad stuff. Let's see. Our grumpy buddy March wants some copper ore. And you want some glass, which I think is gonna need like a furnace, I guess, but we can take that one. So we do need some seeds, so let's go grab those. It's nice that I don't actually have the shop person in the shop do the shopping, so let's see. Okay, we can just get oil here if we need it, so that's good to know. Yeah, we do need a shovel so that we can start to clear out some more, expand the fields, but I really want, let's grab that bag upgrade, because I'd really like to actually be able to hold more in my inventory. There we go, now I got 2 big tabs. And they don't sell the next one here. Okay, I had to check that. And we do need a wooden chest eventually, since we're getting kind of full up on our current chest. Oh, alright, there's some there. Hello. Alright, that's the shopkeeper. Oh yeah. You have to share the evidence. Yep, eat louder. That'll help get people not noticing what you're doing. Yeah, I didn't want to do a baked potato, just trying to see what we can. Ooh, oh, can grab the corn chowder right away. Nice. Yeah, I don't think we have the ability to make the noodles yet. That's fine. We can work on that later. Oh, I need to be level 4 to actually make the baked potato. Okay. So that means for now we're gonna have to go with, like, let's see, tuna sashimi, some trail mix, items can we make for right now? Okay, so it looks like we are gonna have to, like, get into fishing if we want to do some cooking right now. Well, then again, turnips as well. We can work on those. So I might want to grab some turnip seeds, actually. I say having spent a bunch of money on a bag upgrade. Oh well. In that case, well, let's go get some turnip seeds so we can start working on some cooking. Yeah, 4 sounds good. And I don't think we can actually sell some. We actually have to use the bin. That's fine. We'll get these planted and watered, and we'll probably head to the mines, I want to say. Yeah, I hope we're all doing good this morning. I've got like 3 more streams for PapaBarks slated for this season. Like, let's see, at like noon I'm going to be playing Peak with some folks. There'll be crowd control as well, so we'll be able to have people messing with us as we try and check out the new area that just got added like a day or 2 ago. Because yep, they added like the big finale to the game, a new finale to the game, which sounds pretty fun. Specifically, it's like 2 areas. There's like a big swamp as well as like a trap-filled citadel area. Alright. What do I use the pick to break down the things? Or break open those spots? Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah, we did just unlock the mine, so I want to check that out, but... And again, Adelie does want us to go talk to her in the manor hall, so we want to do that. And you need 3 ore. Do we have the ore already? Oh, we do. Okay, cool. We can go give it to Marsh, that grumpy blacksmith guy. Better than Clint from Stardew Valley? We'll see. And right, that is... I think that's peach sapling. I can't really tell just by looking at it. I don't know my trees, especially saplings, so let's see. March is in there, and then we'll go check in the manor house and see if we can talk to to Adeline. And then at like 5 p.m. today, which is, again, like, let's see, I'm in Eastern, so that's gonna be like 1 to 9 hours, so I'll be playing some Dokapon King with some folks. Ulrich's birthday's come up, huh? Yeah, it probably would be. What kind of gift? Okay, we actually have to get a crafting level for those as well. So let's see, what can we make? Some stuff with paper. We can make ourselves an entire well, apparently. Some wood flooring. Some nice chairs, which you might want to get eventually, just like fancy up our house a bit. Different beds. Tables, okay. I think we can actually craft our own crafting stations eventually, which would make things a bit easier. Ah, right, I must have caught that bean and never, like, put in my inventory because I was full on inventory space. Anyway, I got your copper ore. What the? You complete my request? Fine, let's go get your reward. Thanks, March. There. Now scram, got work to do. I did hear he's fairly easy to get gifts where he likes copper ore, but it's good to see you're back at work, March. I guess it means someone completed your request? Lady Adeline, yes it does. Happy to help out. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Mac. Thanks, Mac. I have an idea. Why don't you give Mac a little quick and blacksmith thing? Does it sound like fun? Yeah, give me a tutorial, buddy. Sure. Blacksmithing is a craft that takes time, skill, and good materials. Enough practicing can be passable about blacksmith. Sure does some itself take a step further and infuse the metal with new power. You're not ready for that. Hey, smiling at least, that's something. Yeah, give me a tutorial real quick. Let's see. Yep. Next anvil, select what you want to craft. Sure skill and time to craft. Select OK. If you get perks, you can make some nice, better stuff, special attributes, which you can see there. Ta-da, copper bar. Go on, pick it up. Thanks, Mech. How generous, March. Hey. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Being a little sundry there, buddy? Yeah, he's a big softy, really. Yeah, let me use your forge anytime. Just like the end with their soup with their cooking pot. Like I said, it could be lunch rush and I'm busy making myself some sliced turnips so I can learn how to do actual cooking. And right, talk to you too as well. I think I only did like my side tasks today, so I think I'll actually say good morning, Tim. There we go. And now can I talk to Adeline in the manor house? That's my question, since we have like another big quest there, it sounds like. There we go. Your quest is reasonable, but can I suggest we add a sleep aid to the list of medicines? It keeps well. We're gonna shorten the days off the earthquake. Wait off my mind so we have extra stock. That's a great idea. First aid supply should cover all the bases. Excellent. I'll get to work. Yeah, I could definitely use some of those sometimes. Just have a little trouble falling asleep myself. But yep, I'm here to pitch in as well. Yep, so what's the job to take, Adeline? Thanks for answering my letter. I had a personal request anyone might be able to help us rebuild our emergency stockpile. I don't like thinking about what happened within the aftermath of the earthquake, but yeah, you won't believe how many berries I can donate, but yeah, I can count on me. Okay, 10 crops. Oh, I even got 10 potato seeds earlier. Nice. Yeah, definitely appreciate that. Then those are worth a decent bit, so we'll get those planted right away now that we have got some of these in our inventory. Alright, let me check on these things as well. Caterpillar and butterfly. And donate. Oh, right, and the sweep in the bee as well. Okay. Want to see what kind of insects or if they're going to be like valuable ones that we might want to give to Luke. He's like the bug. He's a big fan of bugs, and not just because he's a kid, but you know, maybe because he's a kid. All right, so looks like we've got a bit of extra harvest of tilling to do, so let's get on that. Let's see. There we go. Oop. Yeah, I gotta get used to the fact that this goes in a different direction than in Stardew Valley. Yeah, muscle memory is gonna be a killer for this game. So let's see. No, I'm not trying to drop seeds on whatever that thing is, which may or may not be one of my fruit trees, or my only fruit tree, but can I drop these at my feet, please? All right, let's just do it here since game's aiming's a bit weird. It feels like. Oh well. Yeah, imagine this supposed to be like a fruit tree. I think I played either lemon or peach tree. I forget which one since it's been a little bit since I played. All right, now we can start getting to work in the mines again. And yeah, I would drop this off, but I don't have room to drop things off my inventory right now. All right, fastest way should be up this way. I do want to check out the ruins as well, since you got a couple of little marks, things in there every day. And yeah, just going with a few berries just in case I need a little bit. It's not a ton, but something. Yeah, and then just some emergency berries. Oh, new moth. Okay, I can drop that off the museum. Yeah, I also want to get a fishing rod eventually so I can start catching fish as well for the museum. And of course for personal use as well. You know, like selling them of course, because, you know. Yeah, hi Earl. Here, drop off a cool moth I found. Okay, only one more for this set. Okay, looks like they just got a set reward for whatever these are, so. Next, I get like a little beekeeper's hat. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it's like for every set or if it's just for like specific things. But yeah, we're collecting a lot of berries right now just in case we need them. Alright, up here. And then, oh, that's gonna be the mine, but first we gotta go break some archaeology spots open. So what cool stuff do we have today? Shards and clay. Okay, nothing too spectacular, but we'll take them. Yeah, the game's been fun so far. Really nice to see this finally getting to 1.0. I want to actually take the elevator. Alright, what does this statue offer again? Oh, I gotta use Q to examine it. Let's see. Avoid 1 hit per day. Attacks occasionally crit. Jump attacks. And you can sometimes get weapons and armor from the mines chests. Okay, definitely want to get some stuff for this one as well, but we'll go to floor 5 for now. That's about where we were last time. Yeah, rock was a little tough. Spend like the actual rockets at us. But yeah, that's where we're gonna try and get some ore so we can upgrade our gear soon. Oh, and here's way down, nice. Ow. Okay, we can just get glass from enemies. Okay. I thought we'd have to actually craft it. Ooh, treasure chest. Full of rubies and gems, nice. Not rubies and gems, gem and copper ore. Nice stuff. And yeah, I gotta remember what we can get bugs down here, so maybe we should bring our net next time. And it's always gotta break the barrels. Oop. You feeling a little shy, buddy? You wanna fight me or what? Oh, okay, now you're going. Okay, gotta hit him when they're got the closed eyes like that, and then we can knock them over. Ooh, monster powder. Okay, cooking and crafting, cool. Again, we're really gonna need another chest for all this loot we're gonna be getting. All sorts of new stuff. And I think we are gonna need a few levels to be able to actually craft those, so we'll definitely have to work on our crafting experience, just like building wooden floors or something. Ooh, that looks like a big ruby. I want that. But first, we gotta get this little rocky guy out of the way. Thank you. And it's very nice to see that these guys can actually drop rocks as well. Or money. Alright, we are getting a bit beaten up, so... I'm gonna grab just a few berries. Yeah, they don't heal that much, but it's something. Just enough to help us get a few more chunks of copper. What's worth noting in this game is that... Ow, okay. Hang on. Gonna need the rest of these berries for that one guy. As I do want that big chunk of copper ore, but that little guy's guarding it. Alright. We can give him another shot now. Oh, okay. We can take one more hit. Do you want to attack him when he's not doing this electricity? There we go, got some glass off for that one quest we're looking at. Alright, good. We're surviving. We've got like one more good swing in us. There we go. Gonna break a few more for some good measure, just get whatever little bits we can out of there. And time to head home for the day. We're gonna need to do some blacksmithing to make some better stuff at this point. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. Oh, miner slab, okay. Yeah, thing warns of pitfalls ahead, it says. At least I don't have to worry about falling to your death in this game as far as I know. Yeah, here's some more from the museum. And I'll try and do a bit of blacksmithing before bed if we can. Because I would like to try and get some better tools and everything, and gear. So what can we do right now? Okay, so it needs 9 for a single copper ingot. Oh, it doesn't even that many ingots to upgrade all your stuff. That's nice. I will wait a bit upgrade the swords and stuff because we can get like those enchantments to get better stuff. But for now, let's go with... we need level 4 skill to get those, so let's see. That'll take... Okay. What's our skill at now? It says, okay, level 3 it said. Actually, is that same as the crafting skill? I just realized. I should probably take a peek in a sec. We'll just like do a quick detour down here and then we'll take a look. Okay, it's a different skill, okay. In that case, I'll probably have to like make what? Let's see, probably some floors or something, or maybe just like some farm stuff. I'll make like a well or something just to get some skill in that, and we'll see how much we get. Because I do want level 4 skills so we can actually like make some shelves and stuff. But yeah, it is officially time to get to bed. We're spent after getting beaten up by monsters. Alright, did I talk to you yet? Not yet, Yalen or Valen. Yeah, sure, late night stroll is a nice way to relax, especially in the summer when it's cooled down so you don't have to worry about sweating to death. Definitely one of the least fun parts about the summer is that it gets so hot out. But at night, it's pretty nice if, you know, you don't mind the bugs. And right. Now, I might take that just to get a little bit of extra stamina. And right, I do want to save up for these ones as well. Which should give us more health and attack power. That'll be good. Yeah, someone was asking for some... Oh, Lexi got some lilac for us, thank you. I'm not sure who exactly likes lilac, but that's something nice. Good girl. Yeah, I do want to get some turnips eventually so we can do some cooking with those, but... Alright, time for bed today. Pretty good day overall. Got somewhat beaten up by monsters, but got some cool stuff as well. And town rank is going a bit slower now that we've gotten like a lot of the early stuff done, but we'll work on it, of course. I think the game's, according to the game, it was originally like 2 things better before this, but alright. Ulrich is up next. Oh, his birthday's tomorrow. And I was looking at like a little guide on some of the romance options just a little while ago. What was Ulrich liked again? Oh, it didn't, oh, I thought he was someone he can romance. Alright. I guess I was wrong. And also, there does turn out there are 2 secret romance options, which I'm not going to be able to show, to look at, to get just yet. Oh, I also share my birthday with March as well, whose birthday fittingly is in spring/March. So tomorrow is breezy with cherry blossoms in the air. Pretty. Hey, girl. If you don't know, I actually named her after my real-life dog, Lexi, fun fact. She's a sweetie. Little thing she loves to do, like if you, when you come home, she'll like do a little smiling thing with her teeth, and it's very cute. Alright, got some crops grown, so let's get some... I need to get the watering done, of course. Okay, you're right, that is one of my trees. I guess I got confused because I thought I just like planted some of the random spots here, but nope. Tree is right there. And you should be able to get some like peaches or lemons out of it, whichever one we were working on. But right, since we need some cooking skill, we're gonna do some chopping up some of these turnips today. We can also just cook them and then ship them as well, which is nice. In that little dot of energy, I think that is. Hi, Shrine. Don't let the pizza mines impede your progress, mech. Rank simply fly over there. You mean jump over them? Yes. Flying would be easier, but yeah, jump will work. Luckily, my guy's got some real legs, as it turns out, for a farmer. Oop. I see something there, so let's get that. Alright, some sod, which I think is like something we could do some crafting with eventually. Hi, Celine. Wow, into the mines? You're so brave, mech. Well, it's easy to be brave when you got a sword, even if it's like a bit of a crappy one, but I do need the ore. Hi, Adeline. Yeah, working hard today? Nice. Oh, looks like Jupiter wants some monster powder, so just gotta kill some stuff for that. Cool. To get some monster mash. Graveyard smash. Yeah, he's landing. He's like the older of the carpenter guys. And that's his son right there. Whose birthday we had earlier. Yeah, I'm sure he'll like us. Oh, nice. We got a friendship part with him now. And Stell, she's like a little cute little fighter girl. She's really liking. She's pretty rambunctious and cute. My Holt. Let's see. I need some. I do have some strawberries growing. Pretty sure. So let's go for some. What do you want today? About some potato seeds. Bit of a mix, actually. I don't think we can actually craft noodles yet, so I'll wait on that. And he does sell some basic gear here just in case you lose yours, I guess. Then again, we do need a wood chest now, so let's go grab one of those. And then get some turnip seeds. There we go. Because again, we do really need to get some stuff, for some more room in our inventory now. Like all sorts of new stuff in the mines, and now we need to get some more chests to put it all in. Yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a targeting weirdness with that. Maybe there's something I can do about that. We'll have to take a look. Oop. Yeah, going good so far. Okay, now I can put down a new chest in here. I'll put it right here for now. Yeah, first put the tools away we're not gonna need. And now I can put in some of this new stuff. Actually, how much copper ore do we have right now? Still 11, but I think we have enough to get a tool upgrade, but right, we need the skill for it. So we're gonna need to work on that, but first let's go chop up a couple of these turnips, get some skills out of these. So yeah, the cooking definitely is a bit more in-depth than in Stardew Valley. Like, there's an actual skill for it now. Hi, Balor. Yeah, I can definitely cook some cards. Oh yeah, it is indeed always time for cards. And veggie soup. Well, what's tomato? That's my personal favorite soup. Yeah, I don't think it actually changes the time that you get the healing that the rat... It does. Oh, it does actually, okay. Just a little bit, but... Nice, you can finally do a bit more cooking now. Probably not a ton, but it's new recipe, new item at least, so that's cool. Oh, I can actually make wild berry jam now, so that's gonna be sugar. Yeah, I'm looking at comparing the recipes. So it sells for a little more, it looks like. Plus, of course, we get some, oh, right, we have that skill, so we actually get the ingredients back. That's nice. Anyway, how about we cook up these slice up some radishes and then slice them up again, somehow. Not gonna ask how that works, but hey. It's dragon magic, I guess. But nice, we technically doubled those turnips somehow that way. So let's see, what other gold jobs do we have? Ship crops, reach copper, want a cabbage I think I'm growing. Monster powder, trout glass, which we're currently going to mines for. So right, I guess it's more mine time. Alright, gotta go up to get there, but we'll say hi to you first. Oh yeah, just singing. She likes to sing, whatever that little song goes. Yeah, I know it's like some old cartoon or something, but... Yeah, as usual, check the, whatchamacallit, the ruins, then we'll go into the mines as usual. Definitely want to get, like, some mining going so we can get, like, some new gear going. Just stone lantern and some shards. I'm not sure we'd like the lantern, but we can probably sell it. 50 bucks still, that's pretty nice. And now let's go into mines. Let's go mining again. Oh, right, not this one. I want to go into the down the elevator. Even if we are going to potentially have a little more danger, I want to find some better loot down here. Oh, right. Gotta wait for this little guy to do the eyes. There we go. Now we can hit him. Ooh, red mushroom. Likely poisonous, but you know, we can still sell. People will buy it. Okay, we can't do the jump attack. We can't jump and attack unless we get the right thing, I guess. But yeah, I definitely do want a better sword because those guys are pretty tough. Okay, that guy's called a Claude. Just like I think Paradox calls people. Well, he seems more like an actual rock than a Claude, but what do I know? Alright, we need 9 copper ore for a bar. Gotta remember that. And I do appreciate that you don't lose stamina when swinging your thing unless you actually hit something. Now I'm just remembering how in Stardew Valley people can use like animation canceling to swing their axe ton and just pass out. Just remember that from like a good little animation where like Shane's getting ready for work, all gloomy. And then he opens the door to find the farmer there with the red pepper, which is, you know, one of the things he likes. He thanks him, and then the farmer responds naturally by swinging his axe ton and passing out. And Shane's response is, "I'm gonna marry that man one day." Yeah, it's like, I think it's about like joke about Stardew Valley speedrunners be like, you know, it's kind of people who just like do some relationship speedruns. Because he is one of the easier guys to make you like in the game, if I remember correctly. Since you can get a beer pretty early on and hot peppers in the summer. Oh yeah, also plus the fact his birthday's in the spring as well, so also makes him an easy to befriend. Got one of those lantern guys, which you need for some glass, so break him open. And just rip the glass out of his, and just, you know, take the glass that he's animated with. I'm sure it'll be fine. He's asleep. Break him open. Looking good, but we're running low on energy already. And we've already had our soup of the day, so we can't go back and get some more. Pretty sure. All right, we do have the sliced radishes we can eat, or turnips. Yeah, turnips I think are like a classic recipe in the game. Like a classic Harvest Moon recipe food. Or, you know, crop. Ooh, what's this we got here? Let's take a look at these real quick. Oh, mine's rucksack. Nice, can we use that to hold some more of our own gear? And a pickaxe. Can we use that instead of our crappy pickaxe? Sadly, no, but it's nice to imagine. Alright. Yeah, I did almost forget we have some sliced turnips, which should go good for keeping ourselves going a bit longer, so we'll do that. And right, we can't actually swim in this game, which is neat. Gotta remember that. That thing looks a little suspicious, or... Oh no, it's like... Oh no, it's harvestable, right. Thought it'd be like a monster to pop up if we get close, but... No, it's food. No, it's always gotta break crates, because that's what every gamer loves to do, right? Ooh, more crates down here, speaking of. Nice way down. We're on floor... Where is it? Oh, 9. I see now. Only just noticed up in the upper... in the top. I wonder if we can steal these little guys' glasses. They got some nice glasses on. Just remind me like how in like Game Starter you can unlock like the dangerous versions of the dungeons and the slimes, and that one have like Mr. T's sunglasses, which is kind of cute. I just like to imagine that Mr. T gives each and every one of the slimes his own personal pair of shades for that. We've got a big chunk of copper ore here. Definitely want a few of those. And yeah, I should get my bug net down here since there are actual bugs that spawn here. Alright. Ah. Missed that one, but... Ow. Okay. Ores are big type. Might be easier to hit him when he's... There we go. Now we got him. We might have enough for that one recipe, though. We should have enough to get one more ore. What do we name names that are L? Trying to think if that's a reference to something. Don't know too many miners or splunkers off the top of my head whose names end with the letter L. Do you know, chat? Also, yeah, chat, don't... Oh, what's going on? Hero. Help. I wouldn't say I'm a hero, just like a farmer guy I've had, but... I'll get looking. Maybe go beat the slime? Is that what we need? Need mysterious voice? Nope, guess not, but we did hit level 5 mining, so that's nice. And get a new elevator, so sorry voice, but I'm all spent for the day. I gotta go take a nap. Right, I was gonna upgrade my blacksmithing so I can like actually make some good tools at this point. So we'll go do that real before bed. Got a decent bit of time. And also maybe gather some berries and other forageables while we're at it, since we do have a few hours before bed. And right, donate all the new stuff. Oh. Okay, we still need to go down to grab the monster powder, so we'll grab that real quick. And we'll see if we can drop it off to Jupiter before bed. Now I'm just remembering someone doing like some slick... Oh, wait, mine's... I can get this if I have much in berry. There we go. Okay, just some sod. I'm sure there's some use for it, but I'm not sure right now. And big flowers, nice. Yeah, how are you folks all doing today? Like I said, today I'm going to be doing some Peak later on, and then some Dokapon Kingdom. That's a game I had growing up as a kid on the Wii, and I played a decent bit. Try to get my friends played as well, even if it is like a bit of a rage game in a way of how much you can betray each other. Ooh, lilac, nice. At least grab those, pluck those so they can regrow. Yeah, definitely had fun with that one. Pretty goofy time there, I gotta say. Anything else down here? Ooh, daffodil, dandelion, whatever. Technically weed, but still, people still treat it like a flower because it looks nice, I guess. And now let's drop some stuff off and try and deliver what we need to Jupiter before bed. Good girl, Lila. Good girl, Lexi. I should probably sell some of these. Well, then again, are these used in crafting recipes? I can't remember. Probably just sell the red toadstools for now. Yeah, where is the monster powder I put? I think I had some over here. There it is. And I'll sell these two things since I don't think they're going to be super important as far as I can tell. Maybe later on though, but for now we don't need them. Ooh, right, also let's upgrade that one thing. We just want like some better blacksmithing. Here we go. And yeah, I think that's good. How about... Yeah, let's go some hammer timing just to speed that up so we can get work on that and maybe start making some more chests. We're going to need those. Alright, let's drop this off with Jupiter real quick and then heading back to bed. It is getting late. Alright, so 2 houses up. Alright, and we can also talk to Dozy. We're up there as well. You know, the good girl that lives in her house. Yep. Hi, Ayland. Oh, yeah. I'll definitely get a fishing rod eventually, but I'm kind of poor right now. Yeah, here it is. Hey, Jupiter, I got the stuff. Ah, yes. The monster powder requested. Let's have a close look, shall we? Let's try a bit of this, a bit of that. Yep. Thank you. I got some weird dish which I could eat. Has truly indescribable flavor in a good way, or... Hi, Dozy. You know Dozy, good boy, but maybe he's the best boy? Oh yeah, I'll come back later. Thanks for reminding me, Dozy. You're a good girl. Or good boy. I don't know why I keep thinking Dozy's a girl. I guess just like the color in the name, I guess. Because the name Dozy does sound kind of feminine to me, but maybe that's just me. Either way, Dozy's indeed a good boy. Right, hey, Reina. Yep. Oh yeah, I'll definitely remember that, Reina. Yeah, voice in the mines? Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, I'll look into it. And if someone needs help, I'll probably save him. Probably. I'll at least do my best. Horse hair, interesting. Guess that's the thing you can do some crafting with. Yeah, definitely are like some recipes you can get, but I want to kind of get some money going first, because we're still pretty poor. That does remind me, I do need to see like what we're gonna need to like get animals online at some point, but still pretty early on, but I still want to see what we can do about that. And right, this is a basic snail, so in the box you go. And time for bed. Hang on, I got a whole bunch of messages on Discord all of a sudden. I'll just take a peek at those. Just making sure it's nothing important. Alright, Stokebone game. Oh. Hey Dragon, what's up? You've been hard at work around Mystery Mech. I'm trying to meet the rest of the my mind. It's an honor to help out. I'm grateful. I never recall particular spells for human use. As long as it means I wish to bestow it to you. Full store. Let's see. Casting fully restores my health and stamina. Mana stores bit by bit each now after the spell would cast. Use it wisely. That's cool. Yeah, I'm fine with calling it a floral store. Accent magic comes home, my abilities speak again soon. Nice, already getting a way to just fully heal our health and okay, let's see. Magic get them throughout the course of the game. Select and put a magic page in a journal. Press and hold the button prompt to cast it. Are different levels of mana, which stores a little bit each day. When you get a mana push, get this back instantly. Then you get more orbs throughout the game. Cool. We're a wizard now. Nice. Alright, let's see what the messages are. Okay. Just talking about the Dokapon that game tonight. We're going to be like 50 in-game weeks, starting either level 10 or 20, it sounds like. So that sounds good. Anyway, looks like on your reward. Cool. Next gonna be some cash. And today is Ulrich's birthday, right? He is the blacksmith, right? So we can try getting some copper ore, I guess, since... Probably should have tried giving him some of that yesterday, since, you know, he is the blacksmith, but... Maybe a copper bar. I feel like that'd be a little more fancy for a birthday gift. We'll give it a try. Yeah, now we have full restore. We can just instantly restore mana to go even deeper into mines if we want. So definitely have to make use of that today. At first, let's see. Just making sure we're double checking everything we got here. Oh, wait, can I actually just look in the vault? It says tomorrow's gonna be thunderstorm. Yeah, you be good, Lexi. Don't let the storm scare ya. Or, well, I mean yesterday, but right. Or tomorrow when it happens, but... Alright, got a strawberry now. Nice. Yeah, definitely are good, but we gotta wait for them to grow up a bit. Before we get them. And I'm gonna let that one... just ship that one instantly, since I want to try and get some recipes out of it. Or, you know, get some progress for that one quest. Alright, we'll get water and everything first off, and then we'll go check on tomorrow. Yeah, folks, if you're enjoying the stream, also make sure to type those commands down below to learn more about the charity, our goals, the incentives you can make me do, as well as all that stuff, because we're really hoping, like, because we're doing the big final push before the end of this PapaBarks 2026, and I'm currently like halfway towards my first incentive, which is going to be doing like some fun little Christmas games early on. Okay, Riss wants some wood. We can do that. Let's see. We'll go grab some right now. We'll go say hi to that. Let's see. Where's the wood? There it is. Actually, it might be good to have Dozy go get some wood for now, since we're going to be eating that. Oh, you can't get cosmetics and stuff for your pet as well. Yeah, go get some wood for me, Lexi. I'm sure you're good at collecting sticks and stuff, right? You know, fetch. Yeah, humans thought prayers are both above and below the ground. Whereas long ago and human lifespans are short, so yeah, who knows? Probably not a demon or something, we'll see. Let's see, what were we thinking about getting next? With only 10 points, though. Are getting close to tier 2 stuff, though, so that's gonna be cool. Occasional seeds. Right, going to 0 gets a stamina boost. Well, let's go with getting more seeds, potentially. I mean, potentially, you can also sell them if need be, but... preferably, I'd like to plant them and get them growing for more stuff, but we'll see. It would be good to maybe start getting some berry jam going, since they can't technically sell that. Well, I say technically we can. Ooh, diamonds. What's it got today? Baked potatoes and other stuff. Wait, water chestnuts. I think we need these for another cooking recipe. Where are they? Is there a way to actually see the cooking recipes we have, where we actually have to go over to the thing to get them? I'm not exactly sure where you go to look at, like, the crafting recipes you know. Or cooking, either way, but... we'll take a peek in there, maybe to grab some morning soup as well, since we did our farming. I think I maybe shoot that after we plant some more stuff. Let's see. Hi, Nora. Oh yeah, Dell's gonna want me to take her to the mines next time. And in case she asks, absolutely not. But I could use a little partner to help me fight. Oh, we got an extra storage chest, nice. And a scroll for making more of it, cool. And let's see, Luke wants a caterpillar. Okay. We'll definitely work on that one. We'll just need to get our bug net out and keep an eye out. Anyway, read the scroll to learn how to make more. Okay, 52 and 2 monster fangs. Okay. By 2 monster fangs, I mean 2 monster fangs. I feel about being sleepy, but maybe not the nightmares, but yeah, I'm sure some tea will help out. Never been a tea guy myself, but I have heard it is good. And as usual, we'll reinvest our money into seeds. You know, more literal interpretation of the term seed money. And right, let's get the seeds planted as usual. Then we'll go check with Auric for his birthday, risk for the crafting tutorial. But yeah, I'll definitely get some more turnip seeds going or something, because we're gonna need some more space for that stuff. You know, let's not sell anything yet. How big is the stone storage chest anyway? Okay, very big. That's good to know. Okay, we've got to break it with that. So right, what were we thinking about? Hey, Dark Shadow, welcome on in. Thanks for the raid. Welcome into the raid train, folks. We're playing Fields of Mistria 1.0 today. And Dracula is dead. What are you guys playing? What was that game called? Dracula's Revenge or something? On Tabletop Sim? I vaguely remember that game from a while ago. Yeah, I think I actually have it myself. Oh, Castlevania, okay. Didn't know that was a thing on Tabletop Sim, but nice. Oh yeah, Nocturne Tabletop, cool. So let's see, copper bar for birthday, the wood for wrists, and right, the bug net. Gonna need that partially for catching stuff in the mines and partially for that one quest Luke wants. Actually, are we gonna see what's her name today? Let me see. Looks like she's up there. Let's see. Yeah, do wish you could like mouse over to figure out what people are doing, but yeah, welcome on in, folks. Just doing a bit of this morning since, you know, I am a bit tired this morning, but figure something nice and relaxed would be good for the morning. So let's see. Right, just remembering it looked like Auric is like the black hair, Riss is not with like the poofy hair, and let's see what you want for that. Looks like you guys are around here, so that's good. And we can drop off a tulip actually, since she does like tulips. So we'll grab that actually. And I'll put the chest away for now, since we don't really need the wood space right now, but we'll remember that for later. Alright. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, folks. Raising money for PapaBarks this year, which is helping raise money for ALS research and such. Research, advocacy, all sorts of important stuff for people who are dealing with ALS and all that. But yeah, I hope you're doing good today. Alright, how are people doing? Hi, Tirtha. Yeah, I'll try. I gotta buy it though. Yeah, look for Valen. Yeah, probably busy. Strange noises? I'll let you know. And yeah, I got lots of energy. Alright, so flour's going up wet. We need the mill fixed, so gotta fix that. Oh, minestrone. Yeah, I could have sworn it's a cold soup, but I don't know. I'm not like a soup expert. Yeah, I do want to like get some sugar eventually, maybe like cookies, wild berries, and the jam. Mainly just for like the experience we get out of it. And it's nice that we can actually just like access our chest all the way from here, which is pretty awesome. They don't have to like run all the way back to go get it. So that's good as well. I want to figure out how much it costs to get a cooking station eventually, though. Nice, and you buy like some little coffee cups for yourself as well. There's also some other recipes here, which we'll probably have to think about eventually. Especially like the sushi and sashimi stuff. Yeah, this is like a Kilo farming game, very 90s anime style that came out like 1.0. It got released like a week or two ago. But right, gotta look out for caterpillars, it's a big thing. Auric? Yeah, anyway, happy birthday, Auric. It is so party time, indeed. And here's your wood. Yeah, let's get some crafting cutscenes in. Let's... Okay, use any time. Let's crafting each time. You can buy one from Must Place Your Farm. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get that eventually, but we'll have to do this sometime. Yeah, fans can use some section off land. Rich chicken has your corn wheat from rotating your fields. Hey, great practice, of course, for experience. Yeah, tell me how to do some fencing. Crafting, select what I want, materials heal on time, select OK. new material recipes. You get skill perks to infuse items with special attributes. Cool. We'll definitely have to get on work on that, but what's our first thing we're making? Oh, some fencing. Nice. I guess get started with a few bits of fencing for this quest as well. Cool. And I guess it does sound like we actually have to... Oh, we also got teleport. That's good to know. But it does sound like we're going to have to... Oh, we can actually keep weeds out of our fields with defenses, so I'll probably have to keep that in mind. Also, hi, Jupiter. Best out of everyone's favorite arrogant witch. Man, what about the lantern? Okay, as long as I have to keep that glow for another 1,000 years. Oh yeah, nice. Got it. Love those long-lasting lanterns. And let's get the net out just to grab a few of these, just in case they're rare. Oh, there we go. Come here. Oh, big B. Yep, you could say it's a capital B even. And right, let's drop off this little tulip we have as well. Yep, she's still up there. Yeah, I should probably save some of my swings and energy from getting to the mines, but you know, I gotta grab a few of these little things lying around. Oh, there she is. Yep. Yeah, think about the cracks from the earthquakes. Now we're at 1 heart with her. Nice. But yeah, I can imagine those cracks can be a pain. Not as bad as the potholes, but, you know, potholes in the street, but yeah. Ooh, send out the sweet root. Yeah, I imagine it's good to eat in the line. Don't worry, I'm not distracted. I'll leave it be. So we can get these, but we do need, in a bit, we do need 4 crafting as well for that level, so we're gonna need to work on that a bit. And also the gear itself is gonna take us our level 6, so let's maybe go for... How much time do we have? Actually, let's just try and do that tonight after we go get our stuff done. And let's make sure to check the runes as well. Hi, Balor. Yeah, he definitely is a good hustler. I mean, as a traveling merchant guy, he definitely is like the kind of guy who's into a good hustle. I'm like way more efficient than I am in the video game than I am in real life. I am getting a new job soon, so that's pretty exciting. I'm going to be working in like a little local food place or store. It's called Farm to Market. Pretty nice little place from what I saw from a little interview yesterday. Ooh, ancient gold coin. Nice. Yeah, real excited to get to work on that. Gonna be like 40 hours a day, 40 hours a week on weekdays and weekends, so gonna have to figure out what the schedule's gonna be like, but definitely excited to get working there. I mean, it's fun to get some more work going and maybe, but you know, I'm not gonna forget my stream plans, even if, you know, Twitch 8 or Amazon is being huge butt about more trying to force Gen AI on us. You have your coin. Alright, one more thing it looks like that we gotta get. What's that in the back? There's this little thing there. Okay, can put stuff inside to get a decorative version. Cool. And now let's get into the mines, because I want to get myself some nice tools. And yeah, I know going onto the 10th floor when we still have just the basic stuff is probably a bit risky, but we do a bit of magic now, so I'm feeling a bit brave. There we go. Yeah, I'm breaking like these weak stones because you only take 1 hit as opposed to like the 2 the bigger ones need. I'm not sure if there's any experience difference between those two, but I feel like we are a little more likely to get the little experience things, bubbles, if we hit the weaker stones. I think. Oh. Okay, got one of these guys. And a bug we gotta get, remember, because we haven't done any of that because we've been starved for inventory space before that bag upgrade. Lantern moth. They gather near blights, it sounds like, which is moths in general. Oop, another bug. Tunnel millipede. Uncommon. Cool. Hey, God, I think my big plans going forward are like trying to do that look outside curse mode run, which I promised as part of that stream reward. Or I think it was like VTuber Summer Slam, I think it was. We'll have to double check again. Minor slab. And yeah, beat this guy because I want the experience from him. And the gold, of course, as well. Even more important at this point in the game. Oh, give me your bug. There you go. Ooh, nice. I think we have enough glass for that one quest we were looking at as well. Yeah, I thought you'd have to forge the glass, but nope. Just gotta break sentient lanterns and steal it from their dead corpses. You know, classic adventure stuff. Oop, you're running low in space, though. Shortcut scroll. Okay, shows a quick and easy route to bottom lines, don't recognize any of the paths. Okay, that's pretty cool, though. So, we are running low in space, though, so how much energy do we have? 76? Okay. We'll just eat this monster mash, then. I'm sure it won't poison us. You know, unlike that first potion she has eat when we just put a little bit of lilac in it. And then I ate it, and then all my stats went to 1 briefly. But at least I got a bath out of it that fully healed me. And then 5 more free baths as payment for nearly dying. You know, here off so don't leave a negative review on this world's equivalent of Yelp. Ooh, I'm seeing some stuff here, so let's that. Ooh, perfect ruby. I heard that Balor loves those, actually, so I might hang on to that just in case his birthday comes up soon. Yeah, again, it's from that little guide I peeked at about, like, the people he can date on PC Gamer, but just because I was curious since, you know, new game and all that, wanted to learn a bit more about the game I've been playing. But yeah, again, Fields of Mistria definitely is fun. Yeah, let's see. Friday is my final stream is going to be the Royal Red. That's a game I'm meaning to play for a bit. Fun little card deck builder game, but I think some folks at the Yogg's cast are published by their studio. Okay, gonna have to sacrifice some berries in the name of getting this cool artifact. Ooh, a stone horse. Cute. I do love myself a good Trojan horse. Or maybe it's just a basic horse, who can say, but... Ooh, I think it's... Oh, like it's a sweet tuber we can eat if we want. Shame you can't, like, throw stuff on the ground and then pick it up. Like you can in Stardew, but... I'm gonna get rid of the shards for now. So I'm gonna grab the sweet root. Good stuff. Or as some of your guys would say, very nice. Ooh, gold chest, hang on. This looks fancy. Okay, a lot of copper and some rubies, nice. I'll still take that. Expecting a little bit more, but that's still pretty cool. Alright, get out of your dang rock. Definitely one of the little tougher guys in mind just because he only takes like 1 hit per swing. But that's where we're trying to make that... Oh, got stuck for a second. That's where we're trying to make a copper sword eventually. That way these guys get a little bit easier to deal with. Oh, is that chest moving? Didn't think we encountered mimics this early in the game, but... I suppose that's what I got my floor store spell for. Sorry, bud, I recognize you. Ooh. Okay, so it's just like a trap more than like an actual enemy. Just takes a big bite and dies. Okay. That's good to know. I thought I actually have to fight the thing to get some cool loot that he has inside, but... More just like a trap for if you're really not paying attention. You know, like streamers might be because they're chatting with chat. Yeah, speaking of which, how's chat doing today? Hope we're all having a good time, enjoying the PapaBarks streams. Ooh, another new one. Okay, we're gonna drop... How about... I'll drop the 5 wood. It's not a ton of wood, so we can get it back fairly easily. Diamond back to mirror. Use of diamond here feels impractical. I don't know, it's kind of fancy stuff, so you know, they gotta be fancy, I guess. New flower? Okay, in that case I will drop the lilac then. Ooh, shadow flower. It makes a unique gift. I'm sure it does. Well, I guess you could technically say that about anything you can forge. Oop. We are officially at energy and nearly at floor 14, so... We're gonna get pushed just a little bit further. Alright, we don't have to enter the room for that stuff, so we just gotta mine. Oh, this guy looks a little bit stronger. He's shooting like 2 balls of copper instead of just like some rocks at us now, so... I'm gonna leave that one alone, I guess, for now. So I'm sure he's gonna be like way harder to hurt compared to the other guy. Maybe I'll beat you up to get the experience though, so give me your experience points. Yeah, she's like a robber, except instead of saying give me your money, he like holds up a knife and says, give me your experience points. Yeah, I'm only doing 1 damage. Guess monsters in this game have defense and off, as well as their other stats. And more of that, nice. Finding a lot of good stuff in the mines today. Oh, right, let me break these crates, just in case there's like a chance of finding something special in them. And let's go for, how about... I guess biome-specific ore means my copper ore, I guess? Let's go for... What's the combat one again? Let's go for getting more gear, and then how about... You don't think any more from mining stuff? Nah, okay, I'll wait on that one then. Because I do kind of want to get something a little bit fancier than just getting furniture, because furniture's nice, but I kind of want to be able to like actually get the kill stuff first. And I'll wait on donating a perfect ruby because I want to get a copy just in case we don't get one by... Then again, his birthday is a bit, so I think we can just donate it. There you go, have yourself a very fancy ruby. Actually, how much are rubies sell by themselves? 45 each? I'm tempted to find one to drop one off. And I think we'll have enough time to make like 1 or 2 copper bars for bed. We'll just go with the 1 just to be safe. Oh, okay, guess it's so late I can't craft anymore. That's fair. Didn't know that was a thing in the game, but, you know, we're still early, we're learning. Also, by the way, I forgot to check about Ulrich's gift. How do you like that one? Okay, he was just neutral on it, but it was a gift, so he got a boost. That's fine. Yeah, I figured he liked copper bar since, you know, he was a blacksmith, but oh well. We do have room for berries, so gotta grab those, of course. And we still gotta keep our eyes out for Caterpillar for Luke. Actually, alright, seeing how much we have for 15 level. For 15 stamina. Eye spots can have artifacts, more dig sites. What's that first one? Okay, more likely to get uncommon artifacts. We're gonna have to work on wood crafting eventually as well. Let's go time sensitive so we can actually get like some more quicker crafting than that as well. That'll definitely be good. Oh, there's one. Okay, we'll have something for Luke then tomorrow. Nice. Oh, and Dosie's got some, or Lexi's got some food for us. Nice. Alright, that's button. There we go. Good girl, Lexi. You did good playing fetch today. Alright, they did say we should... Oh, then again, we are just about out of energy, out of time, so... We will quickly drop the stuff off and then windmill slam into bed before we pass out on our farm. There we go. Made it just in time. Yeah, again, we only get 4, so we can get a minimum of 4 hours of sleep every night. That nice, got almost 500 gold from that, so we might be able to get that fishing rod now. Ooh, 2 new things. Some money and whatever that is. Yeah, I think my rainies are going for the mine. Oh, right, thunderstorm. I do have to wonder if, you know, the thunderstorm means that we'll have to worry about the crops getting blasted by lightning like you could in Stardew. Yep, and still gotta get something for March's birthday. Tomorrow's birthday will be sunny and clear. Hey, Lexi. Hope you don't mind the thunder, girl. Our dog Lexi's a bit anxious around thunder and light and the fireworks, but you know, that's a lot of dogs. Alright. Put down some of those. Let's see what we gotta do today. We gotta deliver some glass, which I think is in here if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. Actually, let's check the letters first so we can see if there's like any new requests we get. Alright, if you get a strawberry, whenever you ship something, they actually give you a recipe for the first time, which is nice. Okay, so that and sugar. Nice. Oop. Okay, guess cabbages aren't harvestable yet. And how many crops do you have left for that one quest? Oh, 10 actually, so we can go to speaker right now. So right, Hemlock wants a caterpillar. It's Hemlock who wants it, right? Not Luke directly, okay. And 3 glass. To Landon, okay. Let's see, Caterpillar, talk to you. And I'll give you a tulip while we're at it. And the glass, okay. Oop, don't put that there. Oh, I guess it's like a sapling I got rid of. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna cook those up as well, mostly for the experience. And what else do you want to do? Right, I think we want to go fishing as well, or at least get a fishing rod. Let's go to the beach. We'll work on that. Alright, I do want to go up here also so get some quotes on like what we need to do to get some more farm building and such. That's gonna be important as well. So let's see. Drop the caterpillar off, Hemlock, glass, cooking. Okay. Anyway, dragon statue. The increased flow of magic reminds me to clear my head somewhat. Magic sees one of the humans who lived here. You even grant some of that power yourself. Yeah, it gave me some earlier today as well, or a few days ago. So yeah, looks like we gain one back every 4 days from the looks of it. Just looking at little Pip there, so definitely good to make sure make good use of it, especially when we don't have that many special spells available to us. Oh, you're studying Caterpillar right now, in fact. Stiff here is dropped by the Kobe Capybara. Ooh, we can get capybaras in the game? Nice. Those are always fun. They always look very nice. They always look very chill, and it's always key how like the small ones look like how the small ones just look like smaller. The babies look like smaller versions of the big ones. Ooh, good to know that coffee does also give a speed boost in this game, just like in Stardew. So good. Gotta remember that those might be something worth getting. All right, how much does candy? You want to do like some math to figure out like if making candy strawberries would be a good thing to put in my farm, or you know, just like a good thing to grow. So what we got here? Paving stones. I guess for like, you know, walking on. Cool. And what's the board want today? We want 5 sap for late Landon. Okay, I think we have enough of that actually. So let's go grab that real quick. Actually, first let's get our crops first. All right, there's Hemlock. There we go. Rice bowl and renown. I do love myself some jelly donuts. And yeah, I personally want to drink out of fancy goblet myself. Curry stews, fresh bread. Yeah, it's definitely some good stuff for the wet season. Yeah, it's 5 days and 3 days, so it's definitely a bit expensive, but once they mature, you don't have to worry about them. We'll grab one more for the farm, and then let's see. How about some more turnip seeds? And yeah, I did say I want to buy a fishing rod, but you know, that'll reinvest in the seeds, so bit tough that way. Oh well. That'll be worth it. And right, talk to Nora directly. It's got to boost our relationship with her and all that. So let's see. Sap and glass, which we can get. And then talk to you. And also in the process, make sure to give you a tulip since you like those. Hi, Celine. Yeah, it would be nice chatting indoors, true, but you know, I'm on the way. I'm gonna be busy, so I gotta say hi right now. Oh right, I think I have one of those mantises already, and I forgot I had my thing on me, so I could have grabbed it. Oh well. That's alright. Let's see, 5 sap. And do some cooking with those turnips. Where is the sap? There we are. I'll put some paving stone just right there for now, why not? Oh, right, tulip. Can't forget that. For the one quest. Not for the quest, you know, just while we're visiting. So let's see. Yep, you're at your house, and you guys are up there. Makes sense. A lot of people in the shop today, though. I might stop by and just do some chatting there while we're in the area. But yeah, folks, I'm kind of wondering if you folks want me to make this like a series, actually, because I've been having fun with this so far, and I could use like another one or two. Yeah. Yeah, Beller is a bit of an odd guy, but he's shipping stuff, so, you know. Yeah, as trader definitely does seem like the kind of guy who has a big wildlife. Oh, Primaris. Gotta talk to the kids. Vanguard gathers rain or shine. Yeah, she's like a royal. She's like the kid who likes smacking stuff with swords. And he's the kid, and he's the bug nerd. But you know, you gotta appreciate a kid who likes some bugs. Did that come from to all of them? Okay, it did. Good. Had to make sure. Okay. And yeah, apparently she's got like a big almanac or something. You know, we do have a bit of space for some more turnips. Let's go potatoes actually now. You know, diversify a bit and go for some stuff which should be a bit more. Give us a bit more money. Yeah, probably gonna do like one or two more days of this, then we'll probably go right out to the next person who. Vendor something or up was her name. Oh, nice. Get a bit more farming skill. I don't know why I can't like get those areas. Maybe it's like you're not supposed to be able to plant around a tree, which makes sense, but to me it just looks like it's a bit of a bug. Alright, we'll just store those potato seeds for tomorrow for when the next batch comes in. Right, deliver those, chop those up, gift that, and talk to what's her name as well. I mean, right. Got a busy schedule before we go back into the mines. Yep, she's up there, kitchen's there. And the other two are up there. But yeah, I get them busy the next few days, but after that I'll probably be able to rest a bit after all the PapaBarks work. Alright. Yeah, let's chop these up and get some experience. Yeah, gotta learn how to handle a knife. And you know, beside the... We've got one turnip back, so let's make that as well. Nice level 6 now. Let me take a quick peek at what recipes we can make out of that now. Because I'm definitely sure we can make some new stuff now. Right, we can make jam, we can make some dried squid. Trail mix. I'm not sure where the raw chestnuts are, but we'll look for those. Some mushroom soup from these various mushrooms. Can't make a sandwich yet, we're too dumb for that. But we can make sashimi, which I feel like is a bit more difficult, but what do I know? I'm gonna make some big sweet roots. We'll probably go for that in a sec. What else can we make? Okay, no candied strawberries just yet. Now, let's see. 125, 100, so a little bit more than usual. Yeah, we'll cook these to get a bit more experience out of these and flavor and food. And plus it's something new for the little end codex. That's gonna be nice. Alright. Now let's get doing those quests we got to do. Hi, Holt. Good morning to you too. Oh yeah, there we go. There's their quest. Yep. No problem. And funds are split type. We want to give me some more turnip seeds. Okay, so got turnip seeds in renowned. Cool. Also achievement novice farmer. Nice. And let me give you something back as well. Yep. You know you like those tulips. Lee's trying to see me to train centipedes. Yeah, interesting plan there, but I don't think that'll pan out. Alright, we gotta say hi to the dog, of course. Hi, Dozy. Yep, she's as clean as fluffy as ever, and in prime position for belly rubs. Right, keep forgetting, but... Again, look at that. He was in prime belly rub position. You have to say his dog assume his position, they roll up on their belly, and I give him some serious belly rubs. Alright. Also over here, I do want to take quotes on some farm stuff. Okay, those are going to be things I don't have for a while. Plus, it costs a ton of money. Home upgrades, I'm not sure exactly what I got. I bet probably more room and maybe better kitchen. I'm not sure exactly. And what about the other things? Okay, the Koopas and stuff aren't super expensive. Although they do need like the wooden stuff from it, so we'll have to, plus animal investment as well. So we'll have to think about that. It's only 1.5k, which isn't a ton. So that's definitely good to know. Now let's get ourselves some crafting recipes as well. Or crafting stations, I mean. Which will definitely be nice, so we don't have to go walking all the way into town to do some crafting. Yeah, looks like we only need 1.5k for Coop and stuff, so that's pretty nice. Alright, let's turn our requests here. Here's your glass. Yeah, pretty high quality glass for stuff I broke out of a monster. And some quality sap. Yeah, true. Now that he has a lot more time to think, he's got a lot more ideas for all his projects. Alright. Let's just think real quick. What else do we gotta do? Cabbage, trout noodles. Probably have to figure out how to get the recipe for that, but might need either a bit more cooking or something else. Right now it looks like the best thing we need is like some trout to work on that quest. But for now, let's go back into mines, because again, I really want to try and get some, Oh, you got seeds too. Well, nice, I can make use of them. Yeah, I appreciate her paying us but maybe not in seeds. I know money's a bit tight, but I don't think many of us a lot of us make use of seeds. Hey, no problem with the copper Ulrich. Where'd she go? Is she walking here? Oh no, okay. Alright, what do you guys sell, gun? And right, you can just directly buy your gear, which, you know, makes sense as well, as opposed to just crafting yourself. Only, you know, crafting tools, like here, crafting tools actually gets you the buffs out of them, some buffs with them. Yep, hi guys. And I knew that he had some Saids as well. Yeah. Well, at least you're getting something out of that. Alright, let's actually make some copper bars so we can start working on that level so we can eventually make some new gear for ourselves. How much does it take? 20 hours, 20 minutes. Oh, I guess you just make our copper fishing rod. Okay. You don't have to actually buy it. Yeah, let's just do that directly. Even better idea. There we go. We can bypass the middleman and just make our own fishing rod. Let's do it with the shovel as well. That's cool. And let's boost up our pickaxe as well. Look at me going past the middleman. Okay, now we gotta turn off fishing. Yep, watch for fish shadows, cast your line in your sight, really blend. In the case you get fish schools, it's like a little fish frenzy. And dive spots? Okay, cool. Yeah, nice to see that I could just go past having to actually make a fishing rod. And then get rid of this crappy old one. Hooray! Yeah, kind of funny, you don't actually have to buy your first level fishing rod and just go directly to getting a new one. And right, let's check the mining archaeology area first, since I want to see if we can finish up that witch queen set, whatever it is. And then we'll go back to the mines as usual. I mean, it's gross day out, so it's a good day to go behind the mines. Plain Pete, that's fine. Nope. Hey, bird. Now that we got our fishing rod, we can actually do some fishing later on. Alright. And yeah, I do want to improve some of these eventually. Oh, I already got that. Let's see, I do want the gear. Let's see, we'll keep that on. We definitely want to splurge for, like, let's see, maybe treasure hunter, I want to say. Let's look at this door there, so that's going to be interesting to check out later on. Oh. There we go. There we go, now we're breaking the bigger rocks in one hit. Yeah, checking tooltip. Okay, you charge strike 3 tiles in a row. Neat. Yeah, good to know. I'm used to pickaxes just being like, you can hit harder rocks and then break them quicker. It does seem like these mines aren't like procedurally generated-ish like in Stardew Valley, but that's fine. Right. Yeah, I definitely want to get some better weapons and armor as well. As these guys are going to be getting tougher now. We're getting close to the end of the copper floor, as I call them. Because yeah, that's where the copper ore is. All right, let's see what else we can get. Oh, there's stairs already. And yeah, let's move these over here since we're going to be using these a bit more often, I think. Yep, speaking of things I'm using more often, there's a bug over there. Which one are you? Mine cricket. The songs are kind of catchy. That is true. Definitely nice to hear crickets in the night. And I'm thinking about the cricket tune from Pokemon going making its weird ass noise when it's a very funky battle cry. Wherever it goes. I remember that was a very iconic one. Yeah, once I get enough to be able to kill those guys in like one cycle, then it'll be very good. And plus, I'm not letting me do more than 1 damage to these rock boys. Oh, there's the fish shadow. Alright. What fish are we going to get from here? Inaugural fishes. Oh, right, we don't have the room for it. Right, let's see. Stone loach, okay. And we will drop, how about the wood for now? I know we need it, but we're running out of space already. I'm sure there's more bag upgrades you can get eventually, but we'll have to figure out how to get those. We're actually getting low energy already, so let's have a rice ball. Actually, how much is that compared to the 64 and 30? Alright. We'll have our baked potatoes then. Could use butter, but, you know, we don't have any of that on hand. Hard to find butter down in the mines. Alright, here's that tougher guy. I'm gonna just leave him be for now, because I want to get a better sword first. Then we'll come back and you're kind of all be in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Got another mushroom to knock over. That's more of that powder, which, you know, apparently can use to make some weird food. Ooh, nice one of these things. Wait, the sweet root's pretty good. Even better cooked as well, apparently. Get the sunglasses wearing fool. There we go. Oh, I think that one's a pretty valuable one if I remember correctly. So let's go eat the... yeah, the rice ball. Yeah, 125 apparently, so that's pretty good. Definitely worth selling that one for now. Alright, let's grab some more of these since I think I'm gonna need these a bit more than the single piece of wood for now. I say as I grab another right away. Yeah, we're definitely running out of inventory space already, but that's a big pain. Probably should have dropped off a few things like the turnip seeds beforehand. Ah, well, that's on me. Ooh, I just noticed that it's almost midnight. Let's go break a few more rocks and get out of here. Yeah, I probably spent a bit too much time crafting cool stuff for me, but... let's see if we can get to floor 20. I think we can manage. If it gets to midnight, then that's probably when I'm gonna, like, head out, because I don't want to spend too much time in the mines. And yeah, just me sprinting around a bit as we... oh, there we go. I do see chests. We'll have to get that later, because we have no room for us. Hero, the water seal. What, you mean this weird thing here? What I do, just poke it? I might be able to transfer the text rubbing the tablet to him. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to make room for that, though. I'm guessing. Oh no, it's like a quest item. Cool. Okay. That's good to know. I was worried I'd have to carry some more stuff in my inventory. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm heading home. Ooh, actually, I do have enough experience for something here. Was there something I was looking at? Yeah, I think Treasure Hunter sounds fun. For those treasure floors. Alright, let's get home now. It's getting late. And yeah, just peeking to see where Ellie is. I think that's him up there. Kind of hard to tell again, because it'd be nice to like mouse over the faces, like see what each character is. This is a quick reminder. Actually, if he's in the tower, I might be able to catch him there quickly. Yeah, March being grumpy, other guy just enjoying being happy. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, working so hard. Bring her coffee, okay. Oh, I could use one too, yeah. Shoot, I don't have space for it, unfortunately. And I forgot I could have dropped this off. Shoot, okay. We'll just drop the Pete for today. Yeah, let's be sure to get her coffee. Actually, Adeline, hey, you're right here, actually. Yeah, maybe you should prioritize yourself for a bit. Take it easy. A break? But I have so much to do. Oh, well. Yeah, I think I'll have to give her a coffee tomorrow since she's full up on stuff today. Oh, it looks like Adeline went up there while I was busy, so we'll talk to him tomorrow about that weird rubbing we got. Yeah, I'm just very glad we don't have to actually carry in our inventory. I was gonna be like, oh no, I got too much cool stuff, help. Anyway, speaking of cool stuff, let's drop that off. And these mushrooms, since I'm not really sure what they're useful for right now. Alright, let's sort things up a bit. I guess you didn't do much today because it's raining. I think I remember that being a thing where if it's raining, your dog won't do any sort of cleaning, any of that stuff. I think I remember hearing about that. So, let's put away the axe for now. I'm gonna want to upgrade that next, I think. Like, and also the gear, but I think I need the some crafting upgrades for that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't have that in there because I had I'd crafted already. And we'll slam into bed before we pass out. And I got a whole bunch of money off that shortcut single scroll, so that's very nice. And get more money tomorrow. And it's the 12th, which is Friday night the end. We're just hang out and chat with people. We'll be sure to do that. We're just gonna be a bit busy getting lots of just stuff done first. Tomorrow is sunny and clear. Then morning Lexi. Ooh, looks like a lemon tree's starting to grow. That's nice. Or is that a lemon tree? I can't tell just by looking at it. And a beet to put in a bin. Alright, let's get our farming done first. Oh, I didn't know if to press escape then just like goes backwards. Oh, that's because I was carrying it, my bad. Didn't see. Alright, we'll get that coffee to Adeline. And also drink it ourselves because we keep some ourselves because of the speed boost, of course. And there's your watering can, okay. And yeah, I keep cooking these because I want to get the experience out of these, but we can also start working on making some of that jam as well, so that's something we can buy and we can sell as well, so probably do some of that. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a way to actually see where all your recipes are, but I do not see them off the top of my head. Not sure if that's something that, you know, I'm just missing or what. Oh, pardon me, girl. I know, you want attention, I know. Oh, another beef for us, cool. Just an easy 15 right off the bat. And now watering time. Yeah, if I known there'd be like a little area you have to actually put your or you can't plant crops because of the tree, then I would have probably been a little more careful about that, but oh well. There we go. Captures should be done in a day or two at least, so that's gonna be good. You get some of those shipped and get that. You get the recipe for that. Alright. But we'll see if we can try and complete the day before shutting off the Fenrir. And yeah, I could plant these seeds right now, but I don't want to have to spend too much energy every day farming, especially when we don't have the upgraded thing yet. And right, what was I gonna put away? I'll keep this just in case we find some more fish in the mines. And yeah, put away the watering can. Hey, hello, dragon. Found the cracked seal in the ground. I seem to recall such seal once you control the flow of magic between the realms. Yeah, I'll break the seal, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's alright, let's see what we can get again. Right, just let me get some better armor, which might be good, but... Right, okay, should get some better food. More cooking recipes from mine chests. Let's go Sunken Seers so we can potentially get some more artifacts now that we've unlocked those. So that does seem like be one of the big skills we're working on. Alright, anyway, coffee time. There we go, I'm feeling it now. Hi there, Flash, thanks for the pets. Welcome on in. We're part of the PapaBarks raid train this morning, so we're working on that right now. Raising some more money for ALS research and all that before this. This is part of like one of the last big things in the season. Yeah, I'll try to be there, Celine. Yeah, the Ancient Gold Void is pretty nice. Yeah, this is a very nice grant. Yeah, hi there. Alright, there's our money. And what's today? Copper ingot for Valor. Okay. I can get you one of those. Gotta make the first belt do it. Very blue jay, nice. Yeah, birdwalk chink's nice. Yeah, I'll let you know. Got a lot of different kinds here in the country. Hi, Adeline. Yeah, see you there too. And by the way, have a coffee. Oh, I think she loved that. Let me actually look at that. Oh, she does love coffee. Good to know. Alright. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that, mention that in the, in like the little romance guide that she really loves coffee. I mean, definitely needs with all the work she's doing. Anyway, let's go chat with everyone. Oh yeah, Yeah, good morning, Mark. Welcome on in. We're just finishing up Fields of Mistria right here. Got like 20 more minutes of it. Recently picked this up because it's on 1.0. Actually had it for a little while, but, you know, figured with 1.0 out now, that'd be a good time to play it. But yeah, folks in chat, this is like the head of PapaBarks and the son of the titular PapaBarks himself. So yeah. Yeah, this is a very cute game. Very, like, 90s anime aesthetic to it with the characters. Alright, let's drop these off and into the mines. Yeah, it definitely is pretty cute. It's been out for a while. Oh, yeah. Good fish. Let's see what this one is. And we do need that trout for what's her name. So if we can get that, that'd be good. And that is a trout. Okay. So I'll have to drop that off. She is, yep, by the beach shore, of course. So we'll go check on her in a bit. But first, let's go craft that copper bar we need for battle ore. Yeah, may or may not make it into the series. I'll see how people like it. I haven't heard too much on it from folks so far, but who knows? We'll see. Now let's see. Alright, gotta speak to Ayland. Got to you, and then you for trout. And you are, okay, right in the middle here. Oh, no, you're Valen. Okay. Liking that mirror. Even if it's a bit impractical, true. It is very much the kind of fancy person stuff. Oh no, you're released. Okay. Okay, where are you? Okay, probably there is where I need to go. Oh, and I see you're moving up here. Nice. So then we can give the trout to you. And Bellor. Okay, he's at the shop right now. You should be at the Friday night at the inn, so I'll probably be able to catch him there. Ooh, shards. Those are important for something. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I found some weird stuff in the mines. In chamber, depth of the mines, with unknown artifacts, including stone seal and all that. Which I need translating help. Let's get this to your office. Yeah, okay, so what's the translation say? Called Which Speaks, spoken a long time ago. A lot of legends about human drags usually chat with each other. I don't know much about, but understanding comes from unreliable secondary sources, but might be someone who might know about it. Maybe Jupiter? Okay, yeah, let's go chat with Jupiter. She's probably been grouchy, but we're gonna have to, you know, be in our home territory. To the bathhouse. And maybe we can get a bath water there. Sounds like a fun plan. Anyway, hi Jupiter. Hi Dozy. I saw you were in a position, cutie. I just saw the look in your face. You're here to discuss something interesting. Yep, indeed, petting a dog. That's absolutely me, getting distracted by the dog when there's bigger stuff going on. And yeah, she's got the laugh. Except as always, Jupiter. Yep, found a witch speak tablet, so we need your help with that. What? Well, this is to say, suppose I could take a look. And your thing. Whereas, yeah, you rest up, Dozy. Very cute dog. He's cute. So what's it say? Silence, nerd. Okay, so what's your request? Yeah, I'll let you know, Jupiter. Besides, you're the one to talk about it with it. Because you're the one who knows it. So let's see what it says. On earthbound mortals who wish to remove the seal, gather proof yourself to unite these lands again. Placed in a dragon's hold for offerings. Nearest good grace is a ruby. It's a swiftly flowing fish of stone. A moth who gathers near the flame. Brown mushroom of the mines. Okay. Yeah, it's much more poetic and expressive than wish speak, but you've done it best in our common tongue. Yeah, the rubies definitely mine ones, but I guess we can find the old ones. A muddy old scavenger hunt. Pretty fun. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Alright, we gotta gather stuff in the mines to break a seal. Sounds like fun. I think we found some of those things already, but at one point, but we probably donated them to the museum. Oh, we got some relationship with Jupiter, I think that was? Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Drop off the trout. And then head off to the... Yeah, she's heading up that way, right? We'll check if she's heading up. Or if she's heading down this way. Oh, okay, she is heading down this way. Gotta catch a fisherwoman. Thank you for trout. I remember what's this old little, like, silly little podcast sort of thing called Fall Is Your Orange. Back before podcasts are a big thing, where basically it's like a goofy little Earthbound Adventures thing. And I think if you know Stephen Place, he was actually the voice of Ness in that back in the day. And it's just kind of funny to be like, oh right, I actually know you from that thing at one point. Apparently they're joking that apparently Paul has a nicotine addiction because she ate trout fish raw at one point. Very goofy thing, you ever saw that back in the day. You know, here's your fish. And now I can make it ourselves. Which is trout and salt. Makes sense. Alright, let's check in here what's in here today, just in case there's anything that catches my eye. Alright, I was just curious. Probably wasn't gonna buy anything since I want to save a bit of money for some bigger stuff, but I have to check. Ooh, chickpeas. Way more palatable than 9 Chickweed Lane, if you ever know that comic. Yeah, that newspaper comic is a bizarre mix of incomprehensible, uncomfortably horny, and ooh, dive spot. Yeah, incomprehensible, pretentious, and overly horny. But yeah, I think like one person I follow in Blue Sky posts about that sometimes, just how bizarre that comic is. Bizarre, derogatory, as I clearly established. Oh yeah. Oh, they put your mining helmet in there? Oh, that was yours. Okay. I was wondering who that was. I was gonna say I didn't know anyone whose last name starts with an L. I thought it was gonna be a reference to something, but yeah, we're not saying you're a fossil, buddy. It was just a coincidence we found that. My bad. We're getting close to level 15 archaeology. We'll unlock a new tier of skills we can put in there. Skills be good to check out. What do we got here? Coin and a goblet. Ooh, nice. Those are worth a decent bit. I'm not sure if anyone likes those, but I think Norm might like the ancient gold coin since she was talking about it. Right. We can get furniture, or we can go for... Let's just take the first day as negated. And we'll head down to floor 10 for now, since it sounds like we need stuff for seals from these floors. Alright. Yeah, we'll be ending off soon in like 15 minutes, but we should have enough time to get through the day, and then we'll end it off there. Yeah, we need like a stonefish of some sort, a ruby. And what else did the quest say? Oh, it actually just tells me right there. That's convenient. Okay, so I did technically catch the stone loach already. Yeah, how convenient. We just instantly know what it's talking about. I don't mind. Okay, now it's that shield going off. Good. Ooh, chest. What's the chest got? Oh, mimic. Well, at least just get the money out of it if we dodge the hit. And hang on, buddy. I need to catch this fish, but I don't need chunks of copper at me. I'm gonna need to step back, sir. Oh, I didn't know I could knock him back. Cool. Alright. Oop, that's something different. A cave eel. Well, nests out of stone. Cool. I'm getting tired already. That's alright. So, like I said, I am gonna make this a bit of a shorter day since we're running a long time. Yeah, that's how we're supposed to get damage on these things. Yeah, there we go. That was like 4 points damage on that one. Oop, new bug. Let me drop these berries for now. Copper nugget beetle. It does indeed look like copper. Oop, okay, we can get this last artifact. A new one, even. That is a tin lunchbox. Sadly, it's empty. Aw, man. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I will now stop streaming for the day. No Dokapon, no Peak, none of that stuff. Hi kid, I'm totally gonna do that, so be sure to stop by at around noon and 5 p.m. for those ones. We got ourselves a new reward for completing a set. Oh, I guess I gotta actually go to it, so where is it? Or thinking maybe it's gonna be at that little box in town, I think is what they're gonna give it to me. Oh no, they put it right in my inventory. Money and some mushroom rice, yummy. And a jacket. Yeah, it'd be real cool, Mark. Gonna be a bit of... Yeah, gonna be doing it with crowd control for Peak, and also checking out that new big end area they added. The big final update, to the point where you even have like a special hidden achievement for something in that. I'm not gonna spoil it because I know what it involves just looking at like the text for it, but that looks like a fun one. Hey everyone, how's the show going? Got some wine, nice. Oh, I bet a sommelier, nice. Fancy. Dry wine aged in oak. Yeah, I don't know much about wine, but because you know I'm not much of a drinker, but ooh, very nice. She's liking it. Look at those two getting along so well, buying a nice drink. That's what life's about. Oh, and Marsh is a little drunk, so he's a little bit more cheerful tonight. Broccoli cheddar soup, interesting. Yeah, hope start singing for 2 hours. How to get aliens rain them in a bit. Raina's cooking a lot, but yeah, I thought I had some stuff I could cook now. Alright, the baked potatoes. Oh, sweet root, right. Yeah, so we can cook that actually. And that does actually make it worth a little bit more, which is nice if I want to sell it, but I'll probably just keep it for food, for mining stuff. Yeah, luckily you can just like chat with these whole groups actually for these big conversations, which is nice. Yeah, playing cards, looks like. Yeah, it's like card tricks. Oh, and I noticed they can actually tell if whether they have whether they're a friend or not. Oh yeah, they're playing D&D. Or whether they can romance or not. Is there anything to zap? You could, like, king is green, but I zapped the king. Uh-oh. Have to watch an abject horror, but doesn't stop her friend. Wizard Moonsilver zaps the king. Yep, Snigglefritz all steals his crown and his shoes. I mean, he is dead, probably gonna be dead now, so... And he starts singing a bountiful falling thing. First one of 17, oh dear. And of course the king has to silence Brad, obviously. Yeah, not the killers, the guys who's trying to start singing. Hey, how are you kids up to? They're talking about their big heist. Yeah, what's your big heist gonna be? Friday Nights makes cheese and potatoes, and makes Mr. Battler very sleepy. And I'll be the lookout, your distraction. Raina can't say no when you want attention. Naturally. And Del liberates a big plate of cheese and potatoes. Now it's up the cheese and potatoes to Mr. Battler along with a warm beer. He'll sleep like a baby. He'll get his keys, look inside his room. Yeah, that sounds like fun. And we do have a bit of energy left, so we can probably like do some chopping some trees down the farm and stuff, clear out some stuff there. Yeah, the Friday nights are definitely very fun with all the stuff that goes on there. Oop, we do have inventory space. Let's actually catch a fish. I do need to start getting some fishing experience as well. So we only just now unlocked the ability to fish by crafting myself a second-tier fishing rod. Skipping right past the fine footer I normally need. The sturgeon, found in the spring and fall. But they're from the Stardew sturgeon, where it's in like the summer and winter, I think it is. Alright, we'll sell off some of these just for the money. 50 and 75, pretty nice. And red toadstools, which I'm not sure if they're used for anything. Alright, let's drop our stuff on inventory. Lexi's got us some more wood. Good job fetching, Lexi. And we'll drop these off for now. As we just chop down a few more trees. We're gonna bit around the farm because we do need a bit of space. And we got some spare energy to boot. Okay, that's all we can do. But we'll leave that some for tomorrow. And by tomorrow I mean next time I play this, because we're gonna be ending in just a minute or two. Yeah, let's just see the overview of the day and all that. And then I'll go right on over to Fenrir. 170 from all that, nice. And what's we're now looking like now? We've got some sort of stone pillar for decorating. And I'm guessing some more stuff for decorations as well. Alright, the Saturday market, we'll have to check it out next time we play this game, but that's going to have to be for later because we are, again, just about out of time here, so I'm going to get ready to raid out. Just got to pet the dog, of course, before the end of the day. And we're going to save. Yeah, folks, it'll be had fun. I'm going to see if Fenrir is ready right now to go get raided into, but yeah, I'm going to be doing 2 more streams today again. Peak at noon, and then Dokapon Kingdom at 5 with a few folks I found. Let's see if they're available right now. Let's see. Just opening up the thing to see if we're like in prep mode for the stream right now. Alright, let's see. And again, it is double checking her name real quick in the list to make sure I got it right. Alright, it is... Let's see. Fenrir Wolfberg. And looks like they're playing some seafood today. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna raid into you guys so you can go continue on to the raid train. Hope folks had fun today. I'm gonna be playing Peak and Dokapon today, and then probably the Royal Writ tomorrow, because I've been meaning to play that one for a bit. Yeah, take care, guys, and I'll see you in a couple hours. See you soon.